Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is DARYL GUBERMAN, CEO of Guberman PMC LLC. Now, we've got many texts and email from people that ask me about accreditation. DARYL, you're always harping on ANSI-ANAB. What is going on here? Well, it's a scam. It's worse than a scam. Because the accreditation that you get from them, look at Boeing. Did that help them out with the 737 MAX? And by the way, let me go through this for you very gently and firmly. Let's go into this. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I was there to support Sam Salipar, the whistleblower for the 777, 787 aircraft. I was there holding up two documents over here that actually illustrate that Boeing released inspections, supplier inspection, on-site inspection for over 22 years, having an AS9100 certificate that has to be accredited by ANSI-ANAB or internationally equivalent, and this is what we discovered. Not good. I was here too when Mr. David Calhoun was giving his inquisition on June 18th. And let's continue with this. We have ANSI, the American National Standards Institute, is a private, not-for-profit, non-governmental corporation. It's been around a long time. They accredit the British Retail Consortium, Cargill Beef, and Cargill sits on ANSI-ANAB's board, as I can show you here. Now, this document here is a snapshot of ANAB's website, and it's the Management System Accreditation Council. I expose a factor that Boeing sits there that can grant, suspend, and withdraw certification. You also see that Cargill Beef and Boeing sits there. They can grant, suspend, and withdraw certification. And they took this web page down because I've been exposing them, ladies and gentlemen, for the fraud, and I mean fraud they are. You notice they never come after me as yet. They tried in 2019 with one of their shills. That lasted till 2022 when the guy walked away because he had nothing on me. The truth will always outweigh the bad and the deceitful. So you have this issue over here. You have Randy Dory and Zhao Jinwu. Zhao Jinwu, this Chinese national, communist Chinese national, has been around our quality since 1994. Anything wrong with that, Lockheed Martin or Boeing? Oh, my goodness. They just released a thing about RTX, which is a combination of Rockwell Collins and United Technologies, which both sat and sit on the American National Standards Institute, the American National Crediting Board. During the time when their employees were bringing laptops over to Russia and Europe and all this stuff, cybersecurity was definitely an issue. And that was under the leadership of Robert Kelly Oatberg, the CEO now of Boeing. During his time, they designed, manufactured, and implemented the MCAS system. He was never brought to task. In fact, he jumped ship in 2021 because probably somebody whispered in his ear and said, listen, Robert, get out of here. That's probably what happened. But you see all of this mess. This guy, the Chinese national, at the time was not just the IAF chairman, but he was also the chief executive of the China National Accreditation Services, which certified the not suspect lab, but the laboratory that released the COVID virus in Wuhan, China. We've told you that time and time again. We're going to go through this. You have ANSI, who took over complete control over ANAB in 2018. At the time when China had them, because ANSI is a founder of the IAF and ANAB is an affiliate, they had all those federal agencies and corporations on board, like the FBI, where Christopher Wray says, we must maintain vigilance over China, yet his FBI sits on ANSI's board. While they were being controlled and manipulated by communist China, who else was there? Lockheed, Boeing, they were all there. Here's good cybersecurity. This shows 10 different registrars in China that can issue an ANSI-ANAB accreditation. To prove to you our validity, you can actually stop the video and look at this. This shows you a letter that illuminates people to the factor that the IAF was founded by ANSI. The International Accreditation Forum is an association of accreditation bodies that both national and international, and their sister organization, ILAC, which is in Australia. The International Laboratory Accreditation Cooperation in Australia is a sister organization. ANSI-ANAB are underwriters, and here it is. And this proves it without a doubt. This is on a State Department contract, and the State Department just fined RTX over $200 million. I think they cut it in half now because of cybersecurity issues that happened between 2017 and 2023, giving away projects like the F-22 Raptor, the F-35, the B-2 Flying Wing, and other technologies that were way open, and our technologies are missing. And you know what it is? It's very true from what my friend Rich would say. Because you have corporations like Lockheed Martin and Boeing and federal agencies sitting on ANSI-ANAB's board, it is wide open season for communist fucking China. And you know why I say fucking China? Because I'm going to tell you this. Because Mr. Patrick Shanahan, when he was a Deputy Secretary of Defense under Donald Trump, he was a former employee for 30 years at Boeing. Okay, when asked under deposition, and you can find this, go Patrick Shanahan fucked, and it'll come up. All his articles will come up about that. And he said that the F-35 program is fucked up. Not only that, it's not just the F-35. I must recently read a report that said on the F-35 that they've been building 821 rejections, up to including loss of aircraft and loss of pilot. Big deal. And that's basically Lockheed Martin is producing shit, and we, the taxpayer, are paying for it. And here is the progressive resistance, ladies and gentlemen. This actually shows you, and business owners, this actually tells you that ANSI-ANAB is an underwriter for the International Accreditation Forum. That means, ladies and gentlemen, that they take any systematic or product failure. Now I'm going to read you what the benefits of accreditation is, okay? And you tell me if you have benefits by an ANSI-ANAB accreditation. What are the benefits of accreditation? Accreditation provides formal recognition to a competent organizations. Is Boeing competent when they fire the Starliner up and the astronauts are stranded? Are they competent with the MCAS system that they were in bed with Collins when Robert Kelly Oberg, the new CEO, was the CEO of Collins when they were designing, manufacturing, and implementing the MCAS system for Boeing? Okay, and he never got inquisitioned. It provides a conduit for regulators and industry to find reliable products and services to meet their specific needs. The F-35, after their 801st ship, is that doing what this is saying? A conduit for regulators and industry to find reliable products and services to meet their specific needs? I don't think so. Do you? Accreditation is a means to reduce costs and redundancy and eliminate trade barriers. Well, of course, we're giving all our data to fucking China. By the way, thank you, Patrick Shanahan. That's excellent language, I'm telling you. But anyway, most important, accreditation assures industry and government decision makers that accredited organizations are competent and the results can be relied upon. How about Boeing with the tanker that they've had issues with? How about the Lockheed, which they have issues with? Okay. This is not showing us competence in the integrity of quality that an ANSI-ANAB certification gives you. If anything, all it is a meaningless piece of paper. But because they have government agencies on board, like the FBI, the CDC, the NIH, FAA, FDA, USDA, FEC, SEC, and EPA, etc. When you have all of these agencies and corporations on board playing games together, it's not for us, ladies and gentlemen. It is not for us. The protection of our government is for themselves, not for the people and by the people. These people, look what it says about accreditation. You cannot make this shit up. Just stop the video and read this yourself. Accreditation is a fraud, and it's brought to you by ANSI-ANAB. And by the way, Joe Bathia, CEO, come after me with your flunky attorney. Come after me, okay? Because we're ready. But we can't have the legal issues here. We should go have Vladimir Putin preside over this, because as a lawyer said to me several years ago in an email, both state and federal courtrooms are no more than blue smoke and mirrors. The judge is the CEO. The plaintiff and defendant's attorney are working for the judge. They're not working for you. I thank you. 203-556-1493 or Daryl, TQRS @yahoo.com.